What's up, man? I've been meaning to do like a 1 year review for the longest. I haven't done a 1 year review in a minute. Um, it's been a year. Shit, what is it? January? Yeah, it's January right now, right? It's been a minute. I haven't wrote no review, none of that shit. But yeah, I'm still here at JB Hunt, still driving, still doing my thing or whatnot. It's been cool. I'm not here to complain or bitch or anything like that. Maybe just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's been cool being here so far. Um, Somewhat cool. I ain't really. I haven't ran into any problems or anything like that. Um, well, major issues or nothing like that. Far as having like good stuff, far as like, good equipment. You know, you're gonna be well taken care of. Insurance, medical stuff like that. You're gonna be well taken care of. Um, the pay is up and down, but right now with the route that I'm doing right now, it's been a lot more better. So I'm bringing in at least $6,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's after taxes. Um, it's been good so far. I had my bad times, my bad days and shit like that, dealing with certain people inside the office, shipping out loads or whatever, unrealistic loads and shit. I think the only worst time I had here was I had a load going to fucking LA. I had a load going to LA on a Monday, and on a Sunday they tell me, hey, you gotta turn your truck in or whatnot. So I turned my truck in. So I'm not about to leave. So Monday roll around, right? Sunday they tell me I gotta turn my truck in, has to get an oil change or whatnot, and then shit. Monday roll around. I'm swapping trucks. The truck they gave me is a shitty ass truck. Shitty as fuck. You know, um, the motherfucking tires were bald. The tires on the fucking truck were bald. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I gotta drive this all the way down to LA. I'm like, I'm gonna have to call somebody to come change the tires out. The motherfucker had an air leak. I don't know, whoever the fuck had the truck. They didn't give me a fucking heads up. If they gave me a heads up like a week prior or whatever, they gave me some last minute shit. So I ended up taking the motherfucking truck down to LA. Well, I didn't get to LA all the way. I got to Mojave, California, and I parked there for the night. And what happened was, wake up in the morning time, I go shower. I'm about to get ready to take off. Got fucking two flat tires. Two fucking flat tires. And it's kind of my fault. I should have got the tires taken care of when I got down to California, Southern California and shit. But it was like, I was tired. I just wanted to eat, sleep, and just, plus I'm in a new truck. I wasn't really comfortable. That's what I should have did anyway. So anyway, I was already behind. I had, stops in LA. Anybody know if they ever been to LA? LA got hella fucking traffic, Make a long story short, I was late on a lot of deliveries, late on a lot of shit. You know, um, I, I knock out my deliveries, later on the next day or whatnot. I knock out all of them the next day, and then I'm headed back. I'm headed back to Reno or whatnot. I pull up at a truck stop, call it a day. I don't even have enough time on my clock to make it to SAC. I get a text message in the morning time like, "Where are you? You're supposed to be here. I told you I had another delivery for you for Sunday. I told you I had another delivery for you going back to LA." And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, you didn't tell me a motherfucking thing about going back to LA. You didn't say shit about going to LA at all. You didn't say a motherfucking thing about going back to LA. And why the fuck would you give me a trip to LA on a Thursday, nigga? You know damn well I didn't have enough time Wednesday to make it back to Reno, so why the fuck would you try to you should be giving that to somebody else. The stupid motherfucker decides to, he's like, okay, there's a driver, he'll deliver it Friday 6 in the morning in Sacramento. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Friday 6 in the morning in Sacramento? That's fucking stupid, bitch. Won't you just have the motherfucker bring this shit to Sacramento right now? This dumbass nigga just decides to have the motherfucker bring it to me 6 in the morning in Sacramento. I gotta drive all the way down to LA. And I got 3 stops. Make a long story short, I was only able to make it to one fucking stop. I was only able to make it to one stop, unload. The 2 other stops, these motherfuckers were like, you know, they were closing. You know, they just closed earlier. They didn't close early. I had to fight traffic. LA traffic is a bitch. You got like fucking 10 miles to go. It's gonna take an hour just to get through there. So that was my first time having to unload and deliver on a Saturday. Now, mind you, I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, my daddy's birthday is that same fucking day. I wanted to go, you know, get a nigga a gift present or whatnot. I wasn't able to do shit just because of what the fuck the dumbass dispatcher nigga did. So that was like one of the things that definitely pissed me off the most about that time. Right now I'm doing the Fargo runs. I'm driving back and forth from Reno to Baker City, Oregon, all the way to fucking Fargo and then back down to Reno. That's the only way you're gonna make any money here, man, unless you want to do deliveries all day and they put you in fucked up situations. If you just doing deliveries, man, some checks you might get 15, 16, some checks. The other checks, you're gonna get like $1,000, $1,100 check. You know, it's not even fucking worth it. It's not fucking worth it at all. Doing deliveries, you're not gonna make no fucking money. You're not gonna make no money. It's gonna average out. They always try to average. You might get one good week, you might get a second good week, but it's never consistent. It's never consistent. So you'll find yourself just bringing in probably $1,100, $1,200 check, one $1,400, $1,500 check, but more bad than good. You know, the money's not where it's supposed to be at over here. You know, the money's not where it's supposed to be at. So I will tell you, go to a different account. You know, JB Hunt's cool. If you're going to come here, try to get on the long distance, bringing, you know, what I do is I take an empty trailer from Reno. Like I said, I take an empty trailer to Reno, bring that bitch up to Oregon, drop the empty trailer, grab a loaded trailer full of wood, bring that shit all the way to fucking Fargo, North Dakota, grab a loaded trailer with windows and doors and bring that shit down to Reno. And from there, I'm taking my break. You know, I'm getting back Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. So, you know, so I'm getting like a 34, but it's better than doing deliveries and shit. Deliveries, these niggas will have you out 6 days. Look, you'll work Monday through fucking Friday, right? But you'll be driving back that Saturday. You'll be driving back. And what will happen is, when it's time to get paid, your check gonna be like $1,100, $1,200 fucking check. You know what I'm saying? It's not fucking worth it. It's not, I don't think it's worth it at all. Busting my ass, you know what I'm saying? And coming back home with a cheap ass, low ass motherfucking check. I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. You know, so it's not, ain't no money in doing deliveries with Marvin, man. So if you see if you applying for the job and these niggas is saying, hey, you gonna make up to 1,000, up to 100,000, that's a fucking lie. I only brought in last year, 2025, I made somewhere between $70,000, $75,000 that year. You know, I didn't gross no fucking 100,000. I didn't gross above that. I didn't even really make any money like that. It could have been a little more. I think it was 70,000, right? It could have been 75,000, but remember, I went to jail in 2025 for like a month and a half or whatnot. So, you know, that was missing some money right there. You're not gonna make no money like that on the Marvin account. You're really, really not. You're not gonna make no money doing deliveries. You're not gonna make no money doing deliveries at all. Most of your checks are gonna be like $1,000. You know, in August of last year, I was pissed off because it was, for a while, each one of my checks were just $1,100, $1,000. And when you got responsibilities, when you got kids and shit, you know, that, man, you got bills you got to pay, that shit will just piss you the fuck off. It will eat you up. It will eat your ass up. And that's exactly what happened to me. But like I said, if you can come to JB Hunt, it's cool. But the Marvin account, don't come. Unless you want to make that little bit of money and you want to come back. And you want to come back home with just $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Your kids looking at you like, huh, dad? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's not worth it coming home with just a fucking $1,000 check, $1,100 check, $1,200 maybe. But it's like, what the fuck? It's like, throw another $200 or $300 on there and we good. Right now, I'm averaging out $15 a week right now on the Fargo account. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That's the best I'm gonna be able to do. I gotta do a 34-hour restart. That's the best thing I can do. If I do the deliveries, I might be able to be home Friday night. It's not a guarantee. More like it's a guarantee Saturday morning, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to come back home with $1,000 check? Or do I just want $1,100 fucking check? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is me giving y'all a heads up, letting y'all know. Hey man, if you got any questions, man, holla at me, man. If y'all got any information as far as like getting your hazmat and getting your tanker endorsement or some shit like that, let me know. I've been driving for about 7 years. It's going to be 7 years in May, and I don't even have no endorsements, man. I don't have none. I had a hazmat a long time ago, long time ago. I'm thinking about becoming a bus driver or some shit, or like a tanker dude or whatever like that. If y'all got any information on that, man, let a nigga know. Yeah, man, be easy, man. You got any questions, holla at me in the comments and shit like that. Y'all be easy.